Hi everyone, welcome to Mozambique Preparatory School. In today's video, I will guide you through solving the first part of the 2025 English entrance exam for Eduardo Mondlane University. I am teacher Gonçalves and I'm here to help you prepare with confidence. But before we begin, make sure you follow our channel, subscribe, like this video and share it with anyone who might find it useful. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Number 41. What would be the best title for the text above? Line A. Have you ever thought about your educational future? Well, this title here is too vague and does not encompass the main focus of the text. Well, the text is not only about education, but it's about its relationship with career and success. B. How do I prepare for my future? Well, this is too general. Okay, it does not specifically addresses the relationship between education and career success. Let's move on to C. University education, how to prepare for a successful career. Well, this is too narrow, focusing only on university education rather than education in general. So the text discusses education at different levels, not just university education. So let's move on to D. Education and career success. What is the relationship? Well, the text discusses the connection between education and career success, explaining how education improves jobs, prospects, incomes, and personal growth. So we can consider this answer here as the best title for this test. But let's analyze this one. What is more important, education or career success? Well, the text does not debate which is important or which is more important. It explains how they are connected. Okay, but if we have understood this one here, if you understand or if you understood this one here, it's clear that this one here implies a comparison rather than exploring the relationship, which is the text focus or which is the focus of the text. The text does not focus on comparing. Okay. After this analysis, or after we have analyzed all the options, we can conclude that the correct answer for this question here is D, option D, education and career success. What is the relationship? So this is the best title for the text that we have. Number 42. One assumption from the text is that students in high school A. want high-paying jobs after school. Well, this is not explicitly stated in the text. Okay, the text never states that all students want high-paying salaries or high salaries, so we cannot consider this one is the correct one. B. Often think about what their education can give them in terms of a future profession. Well, this one is close. Okay, this one is close, but it is too focused on education, while the text suggests students to think about career in general or careers in general. So let's move on to C. Usually ask themselves a lot of questions about their future careers. Well, going back to the text introduction, we can see that it was stated that as a high school graduate, you are probably thinking a lot about your future. So this suggests that students frequently consider their career paths. So I think we can consider this one here as the correct option. Okay, but let's analyze this. We still have two options left. D. Think about a lot of things. Well, this is too vague and unspecific. This one is not specific, it's unspecific. So another thing that I have to say here is that, or I have to comment, is that it does not specifically relate to education, because here it was said that think about a lot of things. What are these a lot of things? Are these things related to education? We don't know. So this one is not specific. So let's move on to E. Are just students, they never think about future consequences of their attitudes. Well, this is incorrect, since the text explicitly states they think, okay, they think about their future. Okay, so this contradicts the text premise that students are considering their futures. This is a contradiction, guys. This cannot be the correct option. So after we have analyzed all the options, we can conclude that our correct option for number 42 is line C. Okay, this is the correct option. Let's move on to 43. From the text, one may assume that does not count as education. Well, A. Knowledge acquired from schools. Well, the text includes knowledge acquired from school, as education. This is clearly part of education, guys. No doubt about it. So let's move on to B. A form of instructed learning. Well, this is also a part of education. This one is a formal learning, or formal learning is a part of education. This one is correct. So let's move on to C. Formal acquisition of knowledge from a recognized institution. Well, this is a definition of education, and this matches the text's definition of education. Let's move on to D. Knowledge and skills acquired at home or in the community. Well, the text defines education as a formal learning that happens in schools, college, and university. It excludes informal learning, such as the learning that they acquire at home in the community. Text excludes this kind of text. Okay. Or the learning that or knowledge gained at home or in the community, as I already said. So cannot. Yes, we can. I think that this one is the correct option for this question here. But let's see line E. Lecturers, discussion, and other academic activities from non-recognized private school. So the text does not mention non-recognized institutions, so this is irrelevant. Is irrelevant for analysis here. So the correct option for number 43 is knowledge and skills acquired at home or in the community. Well, let's move on now to number 44. Okay. 44. Which of the following is only mentioned implicitly in the text as a potential advantage of education? Well, A. We have personal individual growth. B. Growth in the professional. Well, this is clearly mentioned as a benefit of education, not exactly as a potential advantage of education, guys. So let's move on to C. Good earnings. The text directly states that high education levels lead to high higher, or not high, sorry, higher income. Okay, not as a potential advantage of education. Let's analyze this one here. The good communication skills. Well, the text mentioned that education helps build relationship with teachers and classmates, which can develop social skills. However, it does not directly state that education improves communication skills. So we cannot consider this one as the correct option. Let's analyze this one now. Possibility of being hired. Well, this is explicitly mentioned in the section about jobs or job prospects. This one can't be the correct one. No. So I think we can consider line A as personal, okay, or as the correct option for this question here. 44 question, personal individual growth. I think the student that did this exam has corrected this, or has got this question corrected. Yes. Okay, let's move on to number 45. Okay, from the text, one would understand that currently entry-level jobs are A. Jobs which do not require any education. Well, this is incorrect because the text states the opposite. Okay, it states that many jobs require at least a high school diploma. So we cannot consider line A as the correct one. So we cannot consider this as the correct one. Let's move on to B, which require a lot of expertise. Well, entry-level jobs are for beginners, guys. So they do not require a lot of expertise. So we cannot consider this one as the correct options 2, or as the correct option 2. Let's move on to C, jobs which require some minimal education. Okay, let's analyze this one here. Well, this is vague, guys. This is vague and is not specific to education. Our focus here is on education. Okay, is on education, not dedication. Sorry. Yes, it's on education, not dedication. So we cannot consider this one here as the correct option. D, job which need formal education. Well, this is too broad and it implies that all entry-level jobs require formal education, which is not necessarily true because not all entry-level jobs require formal education. Okay, they require just some minimal levels, but okay, we cannot consider this one here as the correct. Let's move on to C, jobs which require some minimal education. Okay, minimal education. Well, the text states that many entry-level jobs require a high school diploma or a bachelor's degree. So they suggest that most jobs require at least a minimal level of education, not minimal, not some minimal dedication. No, we are talking about education, guys. So let's move on to analyze number 46. Well, here the correct answer is line A, this one here, jobs which require some minimal education. The expression landing a job in line 13 means A, the job of a pilot. The job of a pilot. Well, this is unrelated, okay, because landing here does not refer to aviation. Okay, this one here can be the correct option. B, being hired. Being hired. Well, the phrase landing, okay, this phrase here, landing a job, okay, we can say that is common idiom meaning getting hired for a job. Okay, so this one is the correct one for this line here. Why it can't be, for example, here getting promoted? Well, this is not what landing a job means. Promotion, guys, promotion is different from getting a job, so we cannot consider this one as the correct option. Here we have choosing a job. Well, this one is not accurate, because choosing a job and being hired are two different things, so this one is incorrect. Here, getting a no high paying job. Well, this is not the meaning of the phrase. The phrase applies to all jobs, not just low paying ones, so we cannot consider this one as the correct one too. So here in the question number 46, the correct answer is this one here, B, being hired. So this expression here, or this phrase, means being hired. 47. According to the text, why do some jobs pay high salaries? Well, line A, because they are valuable in the market. Well, this is too vague, class. This is too vague, guys, students. So we cannot consider this one as the correct, option. Because the text emphasizes specialized skills. Okay, not because of this reason here that was mentioned. Let's move on to B, because education is associated with higher income. Well, this is true, but does not directly answer the question. The reason given in the text is about specialized skills. So let's move on here, because they require specialized skills and knowledge. Well, this one is correct. This one is the correct one, because the text states that education can lead to more specialized skills and knowledge, which can make you more valuable in the job market. So we can consider this one is the correct one. So, but let's move on first to analyze these two here. Okay, these two options, because studies have shown higher levels of education. Well, this does not directly explain why jobs pay higher salaries. So we cannot consider this one as the correct one, because income is related to education. This one is similar to B. This one here. So it's too broad, and this this is true again, but does not specifically specify why jobs pay high salaries. It does not specify. Okay, let's move on to 40. Number 48. According to the text, what kind of education can keep one abreast of recent and or current developments in the profession? Okay, yes, according to the text, what kind of education can keep one abreast recent or current? Okay. So let's analyze A, continuing education. B, high school education, bachelor's degree, master's degree, PhD. Let's analyze. Okay, high school education. Well, high school does not focus on professional updates, guys. Not class. Okay, high school does not focus on professional updates. So let's see line C. Well, this is a level of education, but does not imply, ongoing learning. It does not necessarily keep professionals updated. Let's see the master's degree. Well, master's degree, while this one here is advanced, it does not necessarily indicate continuous updates in the file or in the field. Okay, in the field. So we cannot consider this one is the correct one too. Line E, PhD. Well, this one here is, is for specialized research, not necessarily staying updated on trends. So this one cannot be the correct one. So let's see A, continuing education. Very good. Actually, this one is the correct option because the text states that continuing education, such as attending conferences or taking courses, can also help you staying up to date on industry trends. So guys, we are going to stop here so this was the first part of our resolution. So goodbye again. Please guys, please like this video, share this with anyone who might find it useful, and subscribe to our channel. Okay, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.